We're done talking. Out.
Why are you yelling at me?
Why? Because you're not listening to what I'm telling you to do. So walk out. Do you want to go to jail? Then you need to leave.
Guys, why are you touching me?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your mommy? She's acting like she's his freaking mother. Welcome everyone, I am Leroy Truth for Leroy Truth Investigations, and recording the police in the course of their daily duty and holding them accountable shall keep us free. Now I'm coming to you live from my boat, which I actually live and work from my boat in the spring, summer, and fall, which I keep in the Long Island Sound. And so you'll be seeing a lot of videos from my boat going forward. Now today's video, funny as hell, disturbing as hell, simultaneously. This comes to us from a channel called Too Apree, and he has over 132,000 subscribers. Now he is not an auditor, but he has started doing kind of, not exactly spoofs of auditing, but kind of, but with a twist, with a lot of humor, and he's obviously watched a lot of audits, and he's really good. And this audit is weird, super weird, creative, funny as hell, and the system doesn't know how to deal with it. Instead of playing with this gentleman and having fun with this creativity that was brought into their lives, they call 911. They hate someone who doesn't fit in the boxes of authoritarianism. That's you. That's me. That's the 1A community, the First Amendment community, the activism community. We don't fit in the authoritarianism comply or die boxes. This gentleman is a perfect example of that. Let's get it started, and make sure to subscribe to him. He's awesome and very creative, and I'll be sharing some comments as well along the way.
No, we're done talking. Out.
Why are you yelling at me?
Why?
Because you're not listening to what I'm telling you to do. So walk out. Do you want to go to jail? Then you need to leave.
Guys, why are you touching me?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your mommy? She's acting like she's his freaking mother. How dare her? She has no authority over this gentleman who is exercising his freedom. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the Constitution doesn't grant us rights. It is supposed to protect those rights. That the government is supposed to protect those rights. First Amendment, simple. But the cops don't know the Constitution. In fact, even though they take an oath to it, they really hate it because it is the antithesis, the opposite of what they love to do, which is to get us to comply and use any force up until deadly force to get us to do so just because they said so.
I'm tired about the First Amendment. That's all we hear.
My God, help me, Jesus, help me, Jesus. This cop just said, I'm tired of the First Amendment. That's all we hear. How dare you? You, I sound like that Greta Thunberg. How dare you? How dare him disrespect a fundamental freedom, human freedom, the right to speak, the right to go to a public place. That guy should be fired so fast, his pension taken so quickly from him, he doesn't even know what hit him. Continuing.
For what? Oh, no, thank you.
Do you need services?
Oh, no, not at this time.
No services?
Oh, no, thank you. And this is Charlestown and John Brown.
Are you just looking for brochures?
Oh, no, I'm just looking around.
Conduct business here, so.
And I'm conducting business.
With the city?
Yeah.
The whispering is so freaking creative. Now, I've seen numerous videos on his channel. Again, most are not auditing videos, but he plays with people in a good way, lighthearted way. They don't know how to deal with this guy at all. So, of course, what do you do when you don't know how to deal with them when you are a government person? Do you play with them? Do you have fun with them? No. You hit the panic alarm and call the police.
What are you doing?
I'm the Free Press. I'm Butterfly Boy.
I'm sorry.
I'm the Free Press Butterfly Boy vlogging.
What is that?
Oh, it's like operating through the Free Press, and Butterfly Boy likes to do vlogging of the city. So,
Okay, so
We do have the police who are responding, but I'm just going to make you aware.
Oh, you said please?
Police.
Oh, that's right. You said please?
No. Police.
What are you
As in
asking?
law enforcement.
Oh,
But
I thought you were asking me something nicely.
No, so I'm making
I
you
always
aware
say please.
That's not accessible to the public. So this is only accessible to the public if you're conducting business.
Oh, perfect. So Butterfly Boy can do his business here then, right?
Well, the police are on their way, so
You're saying please or the police?
the police.
Oh, I thought you were saying like
No,
being polite.
law enforcement.
I thought you were
If any of you have seen Talladega, no, not Talladega Nights, Step Brothers, with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly in the interview, Pam. Is your name Pam or Pan? Pam? The same thing. Very funny. Again, they don't know how to deal with this guy at all. And as funny as this guy is, he's very clear on his mission. He's not breaking character, and he's not being rude. He's not being aggressive. He's just doing his thing. And you know what? There is no law against being weird. There is no law against acting weird. Is he a danger to anyone? Is there a victim here? If not, whoever called 911, they should be charged. They should be arrested. They should be fined. They should go to jail for wasting resources like this.
I thought you were being polite, like everyone should say please.
So
Well,
we
she
are.
is being polite.
Yo, she is.
But if you don't have official business with the city, other people do have to come in here. So
Oh, I do have business here, sir.
you don't.
Yes, I do, sir. Butterfly Boy has business here.
I didn't hear what you said, but I'm pretty sure you don't.
Butterfly Boy does have business here. So anyways, Charlestown and John Brown, that rhyme.
And they have no right. They have no authority to determine what his business is. His business is none of their business. Period. Very simple.
It's almost like they're rapping.
Are you local?
Oh, I just flap around. If I
We
just
just flip around most often.
wherever like the best stuff is. Hey, how are you? So yeah.
What's going on, man?
What's that?
What's going on?
What do you mean?
Do you have a reason that you're standing in here right now?
Oh, well, you seem a little bit aggressive.
No, I'm not being aggressive. I'm being forward.
No, you came up to me very
Okay, so they asked you to leave. You can stand.
How dare her? How dare her? I sound like Greta Thunberg now. How dare you? How dare her? Is she his daddy? Is she his mommy? She has no right to approach him like that and to demand he leave. Now, I personally love women. I love women. However, when it comes to female officers, there's some deficit that those particular women have that draw them to becoming police officers, it seems. I'm not a psychologist, so I'm not making any psychological determinations here. But through the videos I've watched, police officers I've met in my life, if they are female police officers, they tend to be more aggressive, they tend to be less informed, and they tend to disregard our natural human and constitutional rights. It's because for some reason they are attracted to becoming police officers. They feel they got to prove something. Maybe daddy didn't love them enough. Maybe they weren't hugged enough as a kid. I don't know what it is. But please put in the comments. Agree, disagree with me? I want your truth. Continuing.
Outside and do whatever you want outside. Okay, but you can't be in here.
Oh,
Okay, you have no purpose for here.
Oh yeah, I do.
No, what's your purpose then?
But you assumed I didn't have a purpose before you even asked.
Okay, because they've already told me what's going on. So what is your purpose for being here?
Right, they've told you because you are a feeling enforcement officer, an FEO, not an LEO, law enforcement officer. Her commands are disgusting.
As an officer, you're supposed to investigate both sides of the story.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking you. What are you here for?
But you weren't investigating both sides at first.
I'm asking you right now.
Oh yeah, I'm just doing my Butterfly Boy business. I'm with the Free Press.
Okay.
So yeah, just looking at some stuff and then I'll be out soon.
Out soon? Okay, so you got your little whatever that is. So
Oh yeah, it's about Charlestown.
What a condescending person she is. And that's the culture of the police. It's a bit more amplified with her than most. Well, than a number of them. But you think, ladies and gentlemen, that the police officers took an oath to the Constitution. Now, their mouths took an oath to the Constitution. They said the words to protect the Constitution, but they actually took an oath to themselves, to other law enforcement officers, and to authoritarianism culture. You see, we are the enemy of law enforcement. The enemy should be people who do bad things, because there are bad people who do bad things who do need to be taken out of the public arena. But they have criminalized everyone in their minds. We are the sworn enemy. And this is a perfect example right here. Her condescension to him is disgusting. And you know why they get away with it, ladies and gentlemen? Because no one calls them out on it. And that's why it keeps getting worse and worse. That's why I do the work I do. That's why you are watching these videos, and ideally you are taking action in your own way as well. And God bless my fellow auditors and commenters throughout the country who also do this work. We're going to hold them, and we do hold them accountable.
Okay, so you have your pamphlet. They asked you to leave. Okay, so you need to leave.
Okay, but but I'm with the Free Press still. I'm just doing Butterfly Boy stuff.
You're trespassing. You have no reason to be here, standing in here. They asked you to leave, so you need to leave.
Oh, okay. But isn't this a publicly owned building, though? Is it?
Yeah, but if you have no business to be here,
oh, I do.
Then you need to leave.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing Butterfly Boy press. Hey, officer, how are you? Hey, how are you, officer? I'm saying hi, officer. How are you?
Look at the condescension. Not talking with the guy. Again, he's weird. He's super weird. God bless him. I love weird. Weird is creative. They don't know how to deal with it because cops are hammers and everything is a nail. Not criminals, human beings who are not cops. We're the enemy.
What's going on?
I'm saying hi to him. He's not even responding.
To conduct in the city. He's going around in places that are not accessible to the public, and he's filming everyone and just flapping around in here and
The only thing she said that was true was the flapping part. I'm flapping around.
What are you doing here?
Sir, you didn't even say hi to me.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
You're very aggressive.
What are you doing here?
Can you say hi to me first?
No, what are you doing here?
I just want to say hi.
Leave.
No, it's a public.
You want a citation for trespassing?
No, but it's not.
Okay, then you need to leave. Okay.
Oh,
I'm being very nice. I'm sure they were nice to you to tell you to leave.
You're being very aggressive with.
Oh, I'm not being aggressive.
You guys are being very aggressive with.
Oh, I'm not being aggressive.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I see.
he doesn't have a
Your eye contact is very aggressive.
My eye. Okay, come on.
But I'm
Time to leave. Let's go. Come on.
Her eyes are very aggressive. Good close-up there, buddy. Good close-up. Make sure to subscribe to him. Too Apree. Got over 132,000 subscribers and growing.
No, I don't want that. Go.
You're gonna be in handcuffs in a minute. Let's go.
No, officer,
You've been given an order to leave.
I'm just with.
No, we're done talking. Out.
Why are you yelling at me right now?
Because you're not listening to what I'm telling you to do. So walk out.
My God. What an evil, mean witch she is. She wasn't hugged enough as a child. I just let's collectively send her one big hug right now. Maybe that will help her to shift her incredibly negative, demeaning, disgusting, condescending attitude toward we the people. And even the weird have a right to be treated with respect and not condescension.
You're being very aggressive. No, I'm just showing.
Do you want to go to jail? Is that what you want instead?
No, I don't.
You want a citation? Then you need to leave.
That's why you're touching me.
Go. Tired of dealing with you. Find another place to go.
Why'd you touch Butterfly Boy like
Find
that?
another place to go.
You put me in a wrist lock and you bent my wrist.
Move.
I'm going that way. You guys were mean to Butterfly Boy.
On a public sidewalk.
Why did you guys assault me like that? You guys bent Butterfly Boy's wrist. You guys fragile wrists. Why are you guys surrounding me like that? Do you have a phone? Can I use your phone? I want to call 911.
No, you have a phone in your hand.
Why are you
We're
yelling?
done.
Why are you
Do not
yelling?
go back in there. All right? You
Yeah.
can walk around outside and do whatever you want outside, okay? But you cannot go back in there. Do you understand?
Why are you
If you go
yelling?
back
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Is she your mommy? No, she's not.
in there, you're going to go to jail. You understand me?
Why are you yelling? Be nice to Butterfly Boy.
Go back in there, you'll be arrested for obstructing. You understand me?
For what?
For obstructing.
Well, what
I'm
was-
giving you a lawful order not to go back in there. So if you go
Just because they speak, and they do this all the time, ladies and gentlemen, They think just because they are a police officer and they give a command that it is automatically a lawful order, regardless whether it is lawful or not. And they expect compliance, or they will arrest you or me. And if we don't comply, they will beat us or try to beat us up, tase us, even unalive us. And it's been done. You've seen it many times on here.
Back in there, you're going to jail. Do you understand me?
But what was I obstructing? Do you mind
Start
giving?
walking.
Can I have your name and badge
It
number?
says it right here. Noble.
But you're not
okay?
being very noble right now. And do you have a badge number by chance?
We don't use badge numbers.
Do you have a badge number, sir?
Unit numbers 102.
Oh, do you have a unit number?
111.
And that's Manning? You're acting overly manly. You're over-manning right now.
What?
You're over-manning right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know how your name's Manning?
Yes.
Well, you're over-manning. You're like manhandling me.
I wasn't manhandling you. You're giving an order to leave when we escorted you out of the building because you refused to leave. So why don't you go somewhere else?
Philosopher, it's a public. I was just doing my free press.
They don't want you here.
It doesn't matter if they don't want butterflies.
Yes,
They
it
just
does.
don't. They just don't like
Go get
butterflies.
someone else want some butterflies. Try walking that way to pass out some butterflies.
Okay, but just so I understand, isn't this a publicly owned public building?
It's a public building for public business. If you're not conducting public business, you're not to be here. They don't want you here.
Okay, perfect. So I am conducting public business. So is that cool if I go back in and conduct my? What? But yes, yes, I am. You guys are interfering with my First Amendment right to do my butterfly boy free press. Yes.
No.
This is a Tom Bain violation, sir.
If you were in a restricted area,
Show me where the sign was.
you were outside the lobby there. You were in the back. It's a restricted area.
But there was no restricted access signs. There needs to
There's
be.
a door.
It was unlocked though.
So you just go out of people's homes and just open the doors and walk on in?
No, not homes. Just only if I'm doing First Amendment protected butterfly.
I'm tired about the First Amendment. That's all we hear.
You're tired about rights?
If you go back in there, you're going to get arrested.
What would the charge be, sir?
I'll underline that again. We're tired about the First Amendment. That's all we hear, boy. Well, that's what you're supposed to be in business, to actually make sure you're protecting our rights.
Obstructing.
We'll be trespassing first, then probably obstructing, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But you've been given an order not to go back in, so if you go back in, you'll be trespassing.
I understand, though, it is First Amendment, though, respectfully.
And I'm letting you know that if you go back in there, okay, things aren't going to be calm, okay? Because I'm going to have to yell at you again, and then you're going to go to jail. All right?
Can I come in with her?
He isn't mommy. He isn't mommy. Gonna have to yell at you again, boy. Gonna have to yell at you again. You may not get your supper today. You're gonna go to sleep without your supper. May even paddle you a bit. Bet you wouldn't like that to do that. This is messed up.
Ask some questions.
Yeah, I have some questions, too, guys. Guys do know it is a First Amendment protected activity for Butterfly Boy to be in here gathering his free press, right? Okay, can I?
You are. They're trying to conduct official government business, so you're interrupting government process right now. Okay? Close the door.
I was in public doing a First Amendment protected activity and they made me leave.
It's perfectly legal. Why'd they call? Well, they know not to be messing with me. I already tell about all kinds of things. It's okay, you being the butterfly boy? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with you wearing wings.
They just don't like butterflies. The Butterfly Boy's calling 911. I'm calling.
He's wearing monarch wings, are you?
He's calling 911.
Yes, he is harassing me because of that. I have these two officers who are violating my rights and they're not letting me into the city hall building. And he grabbed me by my wrist and he threw me out and they're like yelling at me.
I'm sorry, it's very hard to understand you.
These dirty police came to the city hall and they kicked out Butterfly Boy and they grabbed my wrist and they're very dangerous. They're very dangerous. We need officers out here.
Sorry, when you're at City Hall, there's police officers there.
Yes, they're dangerous. They're dangerous officers. We need supervisors.
The officer just told me to hang up, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you go.
No, don't hang up. Oh gosh, she's coming. She's marching over here. And yeah. Hi. Oh, excuse me. Hi.
Alright, come here. Put your hands behind your back.
For what? What are you guys doing?
Let's use 911.
Well, I'm using it correctly because you guys are violating my rights.
911.
You have no idea what's going on, so why don't you just keep quiet?
Look at how they are assaulting him. This disgusts me. It probably disgusts you as well. This is called authoritarianism. This is not what our founding fathers envisioned America to be. But they get away with it because no one holds them accountable. And we are going to do that.
After 24 hours of no sleep in the main pod of a West Virginia correctional facility, being questioned by gang members all night and being forced to bunk with a convicted killer, and after refusing to have a single bite of food or drop of water, Butterfly Boy heads straight back to the front lines where it all started, because he's a warrior butterfly. Oh, Butterfly Boy's in a great mood now.
That's great.
Hey, remember me? I spent the night in jail because of you. Have you ever spent overnight in jail?
If you interrupt this process, I guarantee you will spend another night.
Oh, is that
So choose wisely.
Oh, I will choose wisely.
Another one pointing. That point has a lot of power there. Choose wisely. I will get you in jail again.
I'm in public still.
Look at the disdain, continued disdain. None of these people should be working in the public sector. They are public servants, not public masters. But they act like public masters.
Jail wasn't chill at all. It was actually scary. She doesn't like Butterfly Boy. She doesn't like Butterfly Boy. Butterfly Boy.
You gonna join us today, sir?
Oh no, what are you doing? I was just wondering.
What are we doing? We're just gonna have a word of prayer.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Much respect. Have a good day.
Dear Jesus, let's pray. Let's pray that these people will have their heart opened up and respect everyone, regardless of whether they understand an unusual and weird guy, a creative guy, but we all have rights. Amen.
My dude right here, I appreciate you getting that hat, brother.
What's your name, man?
Asif Khan.
Asif?
Yes, sir.
My name's Mark. I'm here generally just about every noon. If you need a witness, let me know, okay?
Hey, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
You might have to look at them staring right now. Look at them.
Yeah.
They're all staring at me right now.
You know,
You see 'em?
one of them cops drove by,
Yeah.
a woman. I said, "Hey, butterfly cop."
Hey, my dude. Yo, I heard you yelling. You have my back. I appreciate that. And you brought my hat. This hat means a lot to me, so I appreciate that.
You know, I didn't see anything against the law. You were raising hell or anything.
I know, right?
Why is it this gentleman understands, but the public officials don't? He understands. The guy's not breaking any laws. He's having fun, and this guy's having fun with him.
Hey, Officer Noble. Remember me? You violated my rights and I had a fun night in jail. Hey, Officer Noble.
Ignores him. Disgusting.
Oh wait, she's gonna get me on jaywalking.
And that concludes the video. The video ends right there. So what are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Put it in the comments. Please share your comments. I want to hear. What do you feel about what this gentleman did, what the cops did? And also, please subscribe to my channel. Please like it. Help me to grow. My goal is 100,000 subscribers by July 1st. It is a big goal. It is an expansive goal. It is my goal for we the people. So this message that I share can get out to even more people, and we will create police reform once and for all. I appreciate you so much. Please subscribe to Too Apree. He's incredible, awesome, creative, and I will see you next time.